Live from Lehi, Utah. I'd like to say it's a bright, sunny day outside, but it is snowing here in Utah. But the great thing is that it is always sunny inside the XANGO headquarters, so we are on fire. Tons of energy, tons of excitement. It was just so much fun. I can't wait to go through this with you guys tonight. Had a great opportunity to go through the same presentation that I'm going to take you guys through with our amazing founders yesterday. 90 minutes of questions and excitement and input and feedback. Just an incredible opportunity. So many fun things. I keep talking about this next wave of XANGO because I truly believe that the next 12 years of XANGO that we are going to do 3 to 4 times more than what we did in the first 12 years. I truly believe that we are going to accomplish so much more in the next 12 years. I had the wonderful opportunity of talking to my boss and your favorite founder, Joe Morton, today, and we were literally just sitting there talking about the energy as we're sitting here watching the numbers and watching some of the things that are happening, but more importantly, the lives that are truly being changed as through some of the things that are happening and the things that are doing. And a lot of the people that I've had the opportunity to share this with or talk to about this inside XANGO and outside XANGO, but throughout the industry, a lot of people are just excited to see what we're doing. And I believe tonight as I walk through this with you that you guys are going to see, you're going to hear, you're going to feel. If you're touching your screens or touching your phones, you can touch if you want. Do not taste. Don't lick your screens or phones. I do not recommend that, especially if they are plugged in. But anyway, hey, we're going to have a good time tonight. This one is going to be a long one. I know on the Thursday night calls we try to keep them right around 30 minutes, but this one tonight is it's a big slide deck because I want to take you through all of the functions and features of what we're rolling out so that you guys can see, so that you guys can feel, so that you guys can be able to experience and truly grasp what it is that we're rolling out. So without further ado, I'm going to get started here. We're going to dive in and look at this. But I want to talk about the power of you. Literally what this is, the system, the tools, the power of 3, the plan that we're rolling out. What this is all about is literally empowering you. You know, one of the things that I love about XANGO is we are truly 50-50 partners, but we had so much growth and so much things that happened over the first 12 years of this company. I think that sometimes, we as a company took a little bit of a step back and allowed the field to kind of create their own message and go out and create the message and be the messengers. But literally what we're doing with the power of 3 through some of these tools that we're rolling out, and I believe that you'll see this tonight, is that we are empowering you guys with the message so that you guys can go out and be the messengers and build those legacies as we build this into a legacy company. So the power of you, talking about you and how we're empowering you. Now I know a lot of you guys have gone through and we talked about on last Thursday night's webinar the My XANGO Builder, and some of you guys got really creative and went out and you typed in www.myxangobuilder.com and you guys saw this and you started going through and seeing some old things and stuff. This was a demo site. So we totally threw you guys off. There were some things there. That is totally old branding. That is so yesterday, but we needed to create a demo site so that we could go through and see the functionality as we're building this, and it was easier using some of the old assets. So there's 2 portions of the tools. There's a lot more than 2 portions, but there's 2 major portions, 2 major vendors that for the first time in our industry's history that we've ever brought together. And there's some exclusiveness here that's only with XANGO. No other competitors, companies can have it within our industry. I'll explain a little bit of that here in a little bit. But literally what we're bringing here is 2 vendors with a system or tools and some message tools, things that we have to be able to empower you guys. And so the first portion of it that we're rolling out in the month of April, and I'll go through the whole schedule with you as we go through things tonight, you'll see that is kind of what I would like to call the sorting tools. Now, I don't like to think of humans as that we sort through them. And so I use the analogy of if I was to pull up to the front of your house with a huge dump truck of rotting, stinky, smelly clams, and I dumped them in your front yard, and I said, here's a shucking knife, and I said to you, there is one clam in this pile that has a black pearl that is worth over $1 million. but you're going to have to shuck clams until you find that black pearl. Would you do it? And I think, unless you were allergic or whatever, you were crazy, whatever, that you would do it. You'd literally pick up the shucking knife and you'd go through and you'd start sorting all of these clams until you found that black pearl. And literally, this world is full of black pearls. It's full of black pearls of people that can help you build your organizations into multi-million-dollar businesses. We've seen that. Obviously, we're starting with the power of 3 of helping people get to that thousandaire level, helping people to become thousandaires, right? But the plan is that this first portion of this that I'm going to go through with you tonight is literally how you sort. It's sorting through your contacts. It's sorting through people. We are connectors. We're not salespeople. We're connecting people to what it is that they're looking for. And I believe with XANGO, whether they're looking for more time, more money, more freedom, if they're looking for better health, better wealth, the opportunity from a charitable aspect, the opportunity to travel and see the world, whatever it is in life that they're looking for, to become a better father, mother, whatever it is in life that they're looking for, I truly believe that we have that ability here at XANGO to connect them to what it is that they're looking for. So as we're sorting, these tools will not only help us sort, but they'll also help us connect us to those black pearls, to those people, and connect them to what it is that they're looking for so that they can create and a better them, a better you, so empowering them. So how it works, step 1 is you're going to refer your prospects to your site using your business cards, literature, refer prospects to your site by printing replicated information on marketing materials. A lot of times people, what's your website? Or, hey, how would I find out more information? You'll have the ability, and I'll get into this, to be able to text them. I'm not saying go out and create a bunch of new business cards or brochures. In fact, I don't want you to do that. I teach that it's better to collect business cards than it is to hand out business cards, right? So, but what it is you have the opportunity to now text, email, refer people to your simple prospecting site. Step 2, you let the site do the work with many features included. You can let your replicated site do the work for you. The lead capture, time-released emails, site tracking capabilities. The site will keep you busy, your business running 24 hours a day. Step 3, follow up and seal the deal. And that's actually what we're going to be rolling out in May. We've actually created an exclusive tool to XANGO that will actually do that whole follow-up aspect of it. So this is just, everything's really great. This is what, it's perfect. So let's just kind of go through, what am I going to see tonight? What can I expect to see tonight on tonight's webinar? Here we go. Video content. You can choose literally through dozens and dozens of custom videos, and I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. Presentation tools. You can build a custom presentations from selected content. So literally, I can, and again, I'm so excited about it. I try to jump ahead, but I've got slides to go through each one of these individually, so I'm just going to run through what to expect, and then I'm so excited. I'm like a racehorse at the Kentucky Derby. Just let me go and run. I'm so excited about this. The time-released emails, maintaining contacts using the automated email system. Instant notifications, receive notifications through email or text messages. Lead capture pages, keep track of your website's visitors. Like literally, we have the ability to be able to share with somebody our replicated website, and let's say they go to click off, we can from like the Amazon shopping experience, if they go to click off, we can have a pop-up window that can refer them to something else based on their clicks or their likes or the different things that they're viewing on your replicated website, that we can take them to lead capture pages. What else to expect, as if that's not enough? Social networking. You can share custom presentations on social networking, websites, videos. It has a social networking aspect of it. Custom newsletters. We can send out custom newsletters from corporate to prospects. If somebody from our scientific advisory board writes a letter, or there's a science paper coming out, we know we've got some science clinicals coming out on the XANGO juice from the Mayo Clinic this year. Any of those, you can send newsletters to your prospects through this tool. There's an app that I'm going to walk you through tonight that helps you manage your site from the palm of your hand, literally. There's a robust contact manager. Keep track of your prospects with this contact manager. There's an email aspect of it as well. So without further ado, let me dive in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and how it works. So here we go. You're going to be able to access this through the myxango.com. Again, that's still set up as a dummy site right now, but when it goes live and you plug into it, you'll be able to access it that way. But the way that we are suggesting that everybody accesses this is through their back office. There will be a little link, a little button in the corner that will say, here we go, click on the link, and it'll log you right into this is your dashboard. So you're literally going to have you'll have a back office. You'll have your XANGO back office. That's where you'll look at your commissions, your check reports, your downlines, your genealogy. You'll look at all sorts of things like that, right? But then this dashboard, what you're going to look like is that you're going to be able to log into this, and you're going to be able to have access to all of these tools that I just talked with you about. This is your dashboard. This is what it looks like. If you look in the top right-hand corner, this is going to be and is translated into multiple languages. It's translated into French, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese. We've got some European languages in there, and obviously English for those of us like myself who's learning how to speak English. We'll be able to click on the different markets that we're in, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Asia. You'll be able to choose the different markets that you're in. What that does is that when you change the language there, that's going to change it so that if you're more comfortable reading all of these things in that language, it'll be in your language for you. Choosing that specific market, what that does is it changes the digital library, which I'll walk you through in a little bit, to be market specific. For example, some of the products that we offer here in the United States are not offered in Taiwan. So therefore, if I click on that aspect of it, the digital library, the marketing tools, the social media posts, the things that I am communicating with through this would then be market specific. So just a quick glance, starting building my business. This is a dashboard. You see that there's 5 times a day. What we're looking at is creating daily activity. Daily activity in your businesses is going to take your business forward. Life is a progression. We're either progressing or digressing. The reality is that you can't stand still or life will pass you by. And so what we're doing is that we're tracking this for you. If you added a new contact, you're going to get a green check mark. If you send somebody a text, you're going to get a green check mark. If you share a video, if you add a to-do list, if you send a presentation, you create a QR code, and I'll walk you through all of these things, you're going to get green check marks. And the beautiful thing about this is that as you get those green check marks, you're building your business, and as we move forward, I see one of our most amazing competitors in the field, Janelle Crane, on the phone tonight, on the webinar tonight. We'll actually be able to do promotions based on this activity. You as leaders can look down in your organization and see who's doing in daily activity. Like, those are some of the visibility things that we're able to do. The other thing you're going to see there is your to-do list. This is literally what it's doing is it's actually taking your people that's visited your websites, people that's liked your stuff on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and it's capturing their contact information and putting it into your to-do list. I'll walk you through that here in a little bit as well. The next portion of this obviously is setting up your site, your display information, upload photos, social networks, notification settings, emails, mobile app. All of those things we'll walk you through there. But the one thing that I want you to look at here is on the right-hand side of the screen. Currently, and I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of information. I started getting a bunch of texts and phone calls and things yesterday from some of the leaders and some of you that, well, all of you are leaders, right? But some of you that was talking about, hey, I haven't seen an email about the webinar tomorrow night. So we did a little bit of a case study. Yes, we do that. We like to look at analytics here at XANGO so that we can maximize efforts and make sure that we're doing that. So when we first launched the WWT webinars, we had a couple of weeks where we were notifying, hey, we're building up to this. This is what we're going to do. And literally we had a little over 100 people on the very first webinar, which was great, and that's exciting and fun. But the reality is that you know, we're much bigger than that. We're a lot bigger than that. So this last Saturday, we had our first Get Amped call with Dwayne Dyer, which was awesome. We waited until Friday afternoon to get the message out for a 9 a.m. call on Saturday, which we're obviously going to be doing those every Saturday now. The next one coming up with our beloved Ray Heron. The idea is waking up with a six-figure earner, Get Amped, awesome call. You're going to love it. But the reality was that we had over 300 people with that short amount of time on a call. Still not reflective of how big XANGO is, but a 300 per people, over 300 people on a Saturday morning call with less than 12 hours notice. So anyway, my point, the announcements here is that the way that we communicate a lot of those calls, webinars, trainings, promotions, different things that are happening, we send them through email, or we send them through social media. We communicate those with leaders, and then they send them out through their email broadcasting systems. And the reality is that it still takes, you know, 30, 60, 90 days literally to be able to get people to get all of that information. Well, now what we're able to do is we're literally able to push these announcements right to your mobile app on your phone, where you'll be able to read them. You'll see them. Now, why is that significant? Here I am. I'm going to share some statistics with you. 98% of all text messages are read in 15 minutes versus 29% for emails, which may take hours or even days before they're read. On average, people look at their cell phones over 150 times a day. You know, text messaging advertising has a 30% response rate, which is nearly 6 times more than direct mail, newspaper ads, or emails. You know, there's so many different advantages of being able to do that. But here's the one statistic that will blow your mind. It literally, I couldn't believe it, but then it did make a lot of sense. Was, hey, through the last year in the U.S., there were more texts sent than there were phone calls made last year. Can you believe that? That is crazy. More text sent than email sent. So the advantages here is that we'll be able to market to, communicate to, be able to talk to you guys through this app, right through your phone. It's an incredible opportunity to be able to see all of that aspect of it. So the announcements. Next is the app, one of the apps. This is one of the apps. I say one of the apps. Why one of the apps? The apps, you're literally with these tools, between April and May, you'll have 3 apps on your phone. The first one is going to be this one. This is your My XANGO Builder app. You'll log into it. This is the welcome screen. This is my phone. I did it today at 1:40. Yes, I'm on Verizon. Don't hold it against me. Here we go. My XANGO app, you have the welcome screen. You got the favorites. So literally, you've got contacts in there. I didn't show a picture of the contact screen because I don't have any of my contacts loaded in here, but I'll show you how to do that here in just a second, how simple it is. But literally, from my phone, I will have a whole host of social media media files, presentations, PDFs, videos, web pages. I'll have all of those from my phone. So literally, when I'm out and about and I'm talking with somebody, I can literally, if they're already my contact, through this app, I open it up, say so-and-so wants to learn about the advantages of Elaviv and the juice combined. Well, we have a video about that. What do? While we're there, I can pull them up in my contact list. If they're not in my contacts, I can add them in my contacts, and literally I can text them or email them right from this app one of those media presentations right there. It's simple. The cool thing about it here as well, the next screen is PDFs. All of these PDFs, and this app works both on your phone and your tablets as well. So right here on your phone, if I'm sitting there talking, I can talk about the FAQs on the Faveo protein by simply pulling up this PDF through this app. So I literally have it right here on my phone. Now the beautiful thing about it is the next screen is the videos that we have on here. Let's say I'm sitting there and somebody asks me about the XANGO Paradise Incentive trip. I want to go to the Mexican Riviera. I want to learn how to do that. I literally can sit down, pull up the video, and the beautiful thing about it is that I do not have to have service to do that. Once you have your app, you've downloaded your app, you can go through, you can click create your favorites. You can say I like this videos, I like these PDFs, I like this. You can put them on the app on your phone, and once they're on there, there's no streaming, no buffering, no nothing. So when you're sitting there talking to somebody and you say, here we go, let's watch this video, you don't have to wait for it to load. You don't have to wait for it to buffer. You don't have to make awkward conversation halfway through the video because it's stalling. This is the app. It's right here. There's another button that's not appearing on this screen, but when you click on it, it says More. Once you pull it up, you can place a personal order. Somebody else, you can place a product order for somebody else if somebody's there and they watch a video on the Zalo Pro line and they love it. They're excited about it. They literally have the advantage of watching the video, and you can actually take an order from them right there with them, right there on your smartphone or tablet. It's incredible. It's literally so fun, so easy, right there at the palm of your hand. Next is looking at the managing your contacts. If you look at here in the top left-hand corner, this is the menu bar. You've got Home, Contacts, Prospecting, Social Media Tools, My Sites, Deductor, Profile Training Support. I'm going to go through all of those tonight. Don't worry, this is recorded. I know I'm going fast, but I'm trying to get a lot of it in an hour. But then also what we're going to do is we're going to schedule, and I'll explain it at the end, where we're going to do a live training on this system every day for the next 6 days, excluding Sunday, and we'll walk you through and teach you just one particular component each day. And then there's also some training videos that we've already built into the system, so they're already there live and ready to go. So contact, I want to go into my contacts. There's 3 options here: manage contacts, add new contact, or import contacts. Import contacts. This is important. Important. Got it? So here's the idea is that literally from anywhere that you have your contacts, you have them through Yahoo, Outlook, Hotmail, Gmail, you have them in Excel. You literally can take all of your contacts and import them into the system from day one. So you don't have to go in and manually enter in all of your contacts. It's just a really simple, easy process. You click on it and it walks you through. But what I'm going to show you tonight is how to manage your contacts once you have contacts in here. The beautiful thing about this is that yes, you're going to see some familiar names on here. What this is what you're looking at is this is my contact, all of my contacts here. Obviously, I don't have a lot of contacts in here. This is a test site. We're testing it. But if you had a couple hundred I know for me personally, I've got a little over 4,000 contacts in my cell phone right now. I literally have over 4,000 contacts in my cell phone. That's a lot of names to sort through. So you have the ability to put them in different folders. I can put them by geography. I can put them by age demographic. I can put them by interest level. I can do all of those certain things. I can create different folders, and then I can contact everybody in that folder or different ones. So let's say, for example, there's somebody that is really excited, loves our products, but for whatever reason they're having a baby. Right? Well, we know the reason. But they're having a baby, and they just say, you know what, I just need 6 months. Just give me 6 months. I'm excited. I'm interested. But I got to get this baby here. It's our first baby. We got to build a crib. We've got to build a nursery. We've got whatever, right? People, life happens. And in Ecclesiastics, it talks about a time and a season for all things. And so timing might not be right for them right now, but they say contact me in 6 months, or maybe you say, hey, can I contact you in 6 months? You can create a folder where it automatically updates your to-do list in 6 months to say, hey, contact so-and-so, they've had a baby. But what you're looking at here is your contact. So you literally can go in and you're going to see their name, you're going to see their email, phone number, you're going to see a point system here. The point system is a unique algorithm. Don't worry, you don't have to understand what the algorithm is. But every time an individual visits my website, anytime somebody likes or shares a post on social media, anytime somebody watches a video I send them, anytime somebody opens an email that I open them. This is kind of some Big Brother stuff, so don't tell Gordon Morton about it. But this is some Big Brother stuff where literally we can track through your unique IP address how many times you go to our website or this person's personal replicated website. It will give them a points value. So when you're going through your contact list, you can actually see who and what people are looking at. Like I could literally click on Kelly's name and it would pop up all of her information, and it would go through and look at different aspects. I could see what pages she's viewing. I could see you know, some interest levels. I could literally go in and look at, you know, a variety of different things where I could go in and see what it is that person's doing by simply saying, okay, like it'll look at their postal code and it will actually tell me what the weather is like in that particular person's town or country. And I'm gonna pull up a different screen while we're talking, and this is totally ad-lib, so bear with me one second. I'm gonna go off script just a little bit to see if I can do that, and I can't. So I'm going to go keep on script. So anyway, but it'll walk you through. You can make notes on this person. You can put them in different folders. You see the interest level there. You literally, so let's say I meet Jeff and Shirley Thorne at Starbucks, and we're excited, and they're excited. And even though they haven't visited my website yet, and they haven't opened any of my texts that I sent them or emails yet, I believe their interest is a 5 star. I literally can go in and rate them 1 through 5 stars myself, and I can sort the list this way. Through this, through the Contact Manager, you can create different folders and create certain email campaigns for certain people. Let's say there's people that you placed a sample with, and they said, you know what, I'm not really interested yet, but you know, don't forget about me. You can put them in a drip campaign, an email campaign. There's so many different things that you can do from the Contact Manager here. So the next thing is the prospecting. This is where we do the sorting. This is how we reach out. This is how we take the message that's been created for us and become the messengers. There's a digital media. There's the one-click email. There's the SMS text messages. There's the, yes, you heard me right. You literally can text through the system. And I'll talk about that in a second. See, I'm so excited. I keep wanting to jump forward. There's a to-do tool. There's a QR code builder. There's a presentation builder, autoresponders, email scripts. All of that is right here underneath prospecting. So let's go right into the digital media. There's presentations. Like we're literally creating presentations for you that, again, you can use through your app on your smartphone or tablet, or you can email them, text them, post them to Facebook, Twitter, social media, everything. So let's say, for example, I'm talking to somebody and somebody says, hey, you know what, tell me a little bit about the company. Well, obviously, one of the things that we're going to be doing is when we go live with this, the new corporate video is going to be there. And literally, you guys saw a rough draft of it today. It is one of, I'm not just saying this, but one of the best videos inside, outside of the industry that I've seen. It's so exciting. Everyone's going to love it. But let's say somebody wants to see that video. Currently, I'd have to send you a YouTube link or a Vimeo link. I'd have to send you one or the other. And what would happen is that there would be some advertisements on the side, or there would be other distractions on the side. Well, literally, through the system, through the digital media tool, I can send you this portion. I can send you the video. If you look at this, don't look at the top left corner because that's going to change to my XANGO Builder. This is just a template that I grabbed a screenshot of. No, my name's not Kim, but yes, that is my face. So literally, while somebody's watching this video, this is a video. This is the Joe Story video. That video is playing in that screen. Their only options from that screen is there's going to be another tab that will be right next to the join. There'll be a buy now, join now button, so they can buy the products wholesale or retail right by clicking that button, or they can join your team by clicking that button, or they can call you because your number's right there, your email's right there, your face is right there. I can click on, I can request a sample. I can send you an email. I can request more information. But everything that I'm marketing to you with or talking to you with and sharing with you with is literally right there in my face, in your face. there's not the other distractions. There's not the other white noises. There's not the ad banners going down the side. It's literally right there in front of you. It makes it so fun. And you're able to do that with your web pages. Let's say somebody wants to learn about xanthones. Rather than saying, hey, go to my website, click on the science, scroll down to xanthones and find that. Literally, I can go through and click on that. Let's say somebody's trying to learn about the compensation plan and wants to learn how do I learn about the Nothing Beats Free program. Instead of saying go to my website, do this, do that, do this, I can either send them a video or I can send them to my web page. PDFs, scientific documents on each of the products. Like we can literally send to send them PDFs, documents on all of this stuff. So it's right there, digital media. You can send it through your phone, through your tablet, or by logging into the website like I am right now and send it right through the screen. The next one we're going to look at is SMS messages. Literally, you can send. Not only will we talk to you and show you how to do this. So let's say I send somebody a text message. Literally, what I can do through the text message is I can send Willie Jackson a text through the system, and when he replies to that text, it's going to come to my cell phone. The text is going to show up on Willie's phone as though it came from my phone because I've set everything up. So it's just really nice so we can text all of these things. There's the texting tool. The to-do list. The to-do list is something that's great. It's automatically going to create a to-do list for you from everybody that visits your page, the new visits, the new contacts, all of the different things that come into that. All of those people are going to be able to show up in your follow-up. The tasks, you can go in and create your own task. You know, as we start rolling out more and more of what's coming, literally, like when you guys walk in the doors at the Rush Convention in September, you guys are going to be so blown away with what we've rolled out between now and then. But then what's actually rolling out at Rush Convention is going to blow you away even more. And I, you know, a lot of my friends in the industry that, you know, are hearing about what we're doing, they're talking about, they're like, why aren't you saving this for convention? It's just, September is just a few short months away. And I was like, well, if you knew what we had at convention, you would understand why we got to roll all of this stuff out now so that we'll be prepared to be the messengers and trained and have all of the tools at our fingertips so that when convention comes, we can literally blast out of the doors Sunday morning with everything else that's coming. So this is literally from the to-do list. You're able to go in and manage both follow-up and tasks. You can create some or different teams, different organizations. So let's say Janelle just said stop teasing you, so I'm going to tease you a little bit more. Let's say I'm on Janelle Crane's team. I literally, what I can do is I can she can actually create a to-do list for people on her team and post it into their portion of the to-do list. And then she can actually track to see did they do it or not and do that. So she can actually run different promotions through her teams. And again, there's a lot to this. Don't get overwhelmed. Please do not get overwhelmed. I know there's a lot to this. We're going to be doing multiple trainings, and it's going to be there. I just saw Emmanuel. Is this live in Colombia? Welcome to the webinar. Is this going to be live in Colombia? When we roll this out this month in April, while we're rolling this out in April, it's going to be available in the U.S., Canada, Australia, New Zealand, shortly following into some of the European markets. And then Emmanuel, we are going to be able to take and the only reason why we wouldn't be able to do this in Colombia, for example, from day one is some of the videos and assets that we would need to translate into Spanish so that we can have that. But the answer to your question is that leading up to convention, we'll be rolling out other international markets, and the goal is that by September that this tool and all of these tools are available in every one of our international markets. So the answer to your question is yes. We are moving full steam ahead to get this out there to everybody. We're so excited about about this. Now, currently, I know, and I love this. This is probably my favorite part of the day is to log into Facebook and see all of the amazing posts of people from all over the world sharing your best day yet sample, taking a picture of the person that you're sharing it with, and posting it on Facebook. I absolutely love that, love that, love that. It's just an incredible opportunity to do that. Right now, though, if I handed you your best day yet sample, when you open it up on the inside and you're scanning the QR code to see that amazing video, what's happening is that you're when I scan that QR code, what's happening is that it's taking me to the corporate site, and I'm watching that video on the corporate site. Well, it gets awesome. What we can do here is that you can literally go in and create a QR code based on any sampling program that you are doing. And when I say any sampling program, that is a huge hint that there's something amazing coming out at convention that's going to be in a sample format that literally is going to blow people away. But let's say right now I'm doing your best day yet sample. I can create my own QR code, and I can create the label so that when somebody scans it, not only does it play a video, but then my website pops up after the video right there. So I literally can go out and create my own QR codes, put them on my samples. Let's say I'm sampling the Elaviv. Somebody contacted me the other day and said, hey, are you guys thinking about doing a sampling program with the Elaviv? I said, right now we're not. We got so many other things we're not. But they're saying I'm building a business sampling with Elaviv. Great, you can do that. You can create your own QR code with the Elaviv videos, going to your website, watching the videos there, and you can just place those labels on it, whatever sampling you're doing. Obviously, we're promoting your Best Day Yet sampling program because it is designed for the power of 3. However, I did skip over something that I do want to go back to just really quickly, if I may. This is something that's really important and something that we discussed yesterday with the executive team and the founders, is that we have to keep content updated, new, fresh, and exciting. So the videos that we launch with and the videos that we have within this tool are awesome and amazing and fun, and we're launching with new videos, but we are committed to constantly adding new videos, constantly adding new presentations, constantly adding new content to your web pages and PDFs so that you can consistently have content information that's new, fresh, and exciting and relevant to our business today, not 10 years ago. And so that's really exciting as well. I just wanted to throw that out because as we're creating these QR codes and we're launching new products, that will have videos and trainings and different things that are around that you can have the QR code to go along with that makes it. And again, you can customize your QR code to be whatever it is that you want. So that's your QR code builder. Autoresponder email campaigns. We've currently got a couple, as you can see, the XANGO Opportunity, XANGO Product Campaign. We're literally going to be creating constant email campaigns that you can go in and plug into, and you can track through your contact manager doing these various email campaigns what's working. The cool thing about it is you can create your own email campaign if you want to. Let's say that you've been here for a while and you want to go back and visit a lot of your old customers that maybe don't know about some of the new products that we are, and for whatever reason life happened and they're as Jim Rohn said, the birds done got them. You can create your own email campaign and go back to and do this. So there's an email campaign function of this. Email scripts. Let's say, again, we've got some that we are empowering you with the message so that you guys can go out and be the messengers. We've got email scripts that, let's say, Tommy Johnson just popped up on my screen. I can email Tommy Johnson, and I click on his contact. I say I want to add this email script, and it's going to automatically populate, hey, Tommy, so blah, 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 the body of the text. It's already pre-written for him. And then it can say, thanks, Ryan. Well, let's say Tommy always signs off, love you lots, because that's what he does with me. Love you lots. Tommy, he can go in and customize it to him to match his voice, but it's already written and already has the body of the context already there and ready to go. The next function that I want to walk you through is the social media. So if you click on, you're going to see prospecting, social tools. There's an auto post, manual post, social media history, where you have the ability to go through and look at how you track. Right now you can kind of gauge how your social media is doing based off of likes. Well, maybe you posted something a week ago and you forgot about it, and maybe you had a ton of likes for whatever reason. Or maybe you're not as proactive on social media like me. I'll go a day or two or 3 or 4 or a week or 6 months without looking at my social media. But through this tool, it'll actually let you track what you've posted, what history, what people have liked, what people have commented on, what people have liked and shared, what some of the other things that people have done. I can create it so that there's auto posts, so that when I go on vacation, my business is still going through social media. I can choose that I want random posts selected through various categories. We've created categories around the juice, around the Elevive, around the Zalo Pro line, around the skincare, around whatever. We've created different types of posts. You can have random posts. How often do I want it to post to my site? I want it to post every 8 days. You can post every 2 days. You can post every 24 months if you want to, but you can go in and engage once you set it up. And then you can say, I want it to post 6 generic posts, then 1 company post. You can say, I want it to post 1 generic post, 1 company-specific post. And don't worry, we've got guides and training to teach you how to become a social media genius by building your business, so that you don't have to wonder, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? We'll walk you through and train you how to do that. But you can set up the auto posts, the manual posts. Let's look at some of the company specific posts that we've already created for you. They're already formatted. They're already set in a way that that these will post there. The love of a single heart can make the world of a difference. It's XANGO branded already. It's already there, but it's a great quote that's there. We have the ability to have all of these corporate posts, generic company posts, generic product posts. We can post on heart health. We can post on weight loss. We can post on skincare, antioxidants. We can post whatever from a generics perspective, and then a little while later have a company-specific post that talks about, let's say we're talking about anti-aging. We can post and talk about the science behind anti-aging, a generic post that people can think that, oh, they're not trying to shove their product down my throat. And then a couple posts later, there can be a post that pops up that talks about the XANGO juice and the antioxidants and anti-aging properties and some of the other things that are coming down the pike that will be able to support those opportunities. So we create it by categories. There's famous failures. There's the crazy people. There's all sorts of different things that are here through the social media tool. Now, here's the great thing about it. Chris Call, he wants to post something on Facebook. I like it. I share it. One of my friends likes it and shares it. That friend, one of their friends, says, oh my gosh, I got to have it. They click on it. Well, guess who gets that contact? Not that person, not my friend who shared it, not me who shared it, but Chris Call, who was the original person who shared it. That person's going to now show up as one of their contacts. So now, not only are you marketing to your circle of influence of people through social networks, you now have the ability to market through their contacts and their contacts. As many people that share, like and share, like and share, is going to be able to capture those contacts. So you have that incredible opportunity to do that. Here's some other tools. Obviously, you've got My Post, so we can go through and we can do a campaign. We can do a campaign. There's a, I know of a particular company that did a campaign like this, and in one day generated over $2 million in sales, marketing to the field through their social networks by putting together an incredible company-specific campaign that works. So you can see, we'll be able to do things like that. The opportunities to do this are endless. It's just an incredible opportunity through the social network marketing tools of this. Now, the next one is we're going to go into, now I know it's funny, like I start talking about all these things and then everyone's like, well, wait a minute, I thought this was replicated websites. It is replicated websites. We do have replicated websites. The replicated websites is kind of your base for all of this. However, all of these other tools come along with it. And that's what I keep talking about is that there's so many other things that come with it. There's a lot of other things that go through and some of those things. So we will launch this with 2 replicated websites. You heard me correctly. Every user will have 2 replicated websites. How does that work? This system, this tool, allows us to govern each user and allow them to have their own personal replicated websites, and they can have up to multiple replicated websites at one time. So we can have a product-specific one. We can have a company-specific one. We can have an MB30 specific one. We can, as we roll out new products, we literally can create a replicated website all based around that one single line of products. And maybe I'm giving too much away here, but that with the systems and the tools and the science and the messaging and everything right there. So like from day one at convention, when you're walking out the door, you literally will have already created your replicated website based around those products with the information, with the communication, with the videos, with the science, with everything, and a system on how to move those products. And that's why the other night on the WWT, I guaranteed you that we will have the biggest product launch in the company's history at our convention because we have the tools and the message and the science and the system and the pricing and everything put in place so that when you walk out of there, you're going to be so empowered with the message that you're going to be running out the doors and elevated 4 feet off the ground because you're running with such a high. The 2 sites that we will be launching with, the 2 replicated sites that we will launch with look like these. You guys have probably been out and you probably looked at it. You've probably seen you've seen the version 6 of the website. The difference is that when you click on it, you're going to see the white bar at the top. We're going to take down the blog. You'll have your picture and your contact information on the front screen. It'll scroll through. It'll have the same functionality. It'll have the same look and feel. They'll be able to look at products, the opportunity. But the difference is that when somebody clicks on the products to place a product order, let me just show you the other site really quickly. We couldn't forget our MB30ers, so we hijacked, some of you may be shocked, but we actually hijacked the MB30.com website. We're changing it up, changing the lifestyle, changing it up so that everybody, and this goes for everybody will have both of these 2 websites when it's live and running. You'll have both of these sites so that you can market to it. So maybe that there's some people that, for me, I'm 102 years old. Thank goodness the XANGO juice has been good to me in my life. But I have some friends that are 30 and younger. I can actually send them to my MB30 site. I don't have to send them to my other site. I can send them to something that appeals to their demographic and have it there. So it is literally that opportunity. Now let's say somebody clicks on the products. There's in version 1 of this, and this is something else that I want to mention, is that if we truly are becoming a legacy company, which we are, if we truly are creating the next wave, which we are, if we are truly going to grow your businesses to the point of the opportunity that you have to build legacies and have legacies to pass on, this is going to be an evolving product. This is going to be an evolving tool. This is going to be something that's there. The one thing that I will guarantee you, the one thing that I will guarantee you is that we will always give you the best opportunity, and we will empower you with the message to go out and share the best opportunity so that you can talk and share with people all of these things. So So in the first version, when you click on this, if somebody goes to your replicated website and they click on Buy Now, what it's going to do is it's going to take you to the current shopping cart. However, we have updated the current shopping cart, made the process simpler, made it easier so that they can buy retail, buy wholesale, they can go through and do some things. So we've made some tweaks there. If they click Join Now from your replicated website, it's going to take them through, and instead of the 13 long, boring, horrific steps that it takes them now, we've got it down to 5 steps. And then the great thing about that is that we're even working on getting that, the distributor sign-up steps down from 5 steps. And we're working on that, and that'll be in the next revision as we roll this out. We literally are working on what I like to call the Amazon shopping experience through a shopping cart as well as the sign-up process to be able to make this so simple, so easy. Like I always say, a dog with a note in its mouth can do it. But right now, it's just showing the version 1. I just want you guys to look at this and see this and be able to experience this, that you guys are literally seeing the ability that this is something that is going to come out of the gates rocking and rolling, but it's going to get even better and better and better as time goes. And we're constantly the hundreds of thousands of dollars and resources that the founders and the executive team have committed to these projects. I was talking about it with Joe today. I'm literally so humbled to be able to walk into an atmosphere and an opportunity where they're basically, they're investing so much in your guys' futures and legacy. Now, a lot of you guys, today is not a fun day. Maybe a lot of you guys was filing an extension today. Maybe today wasn't your best day yet because it was tax day. And so some of us don't, some of us, we file taxes in January because we love to spend those tax returns. Some of us are making a XANGO lifestyle income, and we don't like to pay taxes on tax day, so we file extensions. Big portion of that is because there's a lot of things that we have to do. There's a lot of stuff. So guys, I'm not even close to being done to showing you what's in this. There is a tool that is called Deductor. It is right within the tool. You click on the tool, and literally what it does is it takes you into one of the most simple opportunities and ways to be able to file your taxes. So this is where the second app comes in. There is a tax deductor app that is on your phone. Shirley Thorne was just the last person to comment, so I'm going to pick on her. Shirley Thorne wants to come out to Utah because she has this amazing prospect named Ryan Anderson that she's going to put into her business. So Julie gets in the car. Shirley gets in the car. She opens up the app. She clicks start. She drives to the nearest gas station. She fills up her car. She takes a picture of the receipt. She throws it away. She drives. She thinks, oh, I've got to get a bottle of water because it's that limitless time of day. So she stops. She gets a bottle of water. She takes a picture of the receipt, puts the limitless in her water, drinks, drives, goes and meets a distributor for lunch along the way, takes out her phone, takes a picture of that receipt, throws it away, gets to Utah. We have an amazing meeting. She buys me dinner because I'm so amazing. Then she turns around, drives home. She opens up the app. She clicks stop. What it's done is it's literally taken all of her receipts. It's filed all of her receipts in the proper functionality. It's in the proper folders for them. They can pull those receipts up. They can look at the date and time that the receipts were filed, where she was at. She can type a little note, like I was with Rockstar Ryan Anderson having dinner as we just signed up on our business, and it automatically tracked her mileage. So literally, and then here's the beautiful thing about it for all of us leaders, because we're all leaders, because it's Wednesday night, 7:53 Mountain Standard Time. I've got 7 minutes and I've still got a lot to go through. And literally it can say, because I have a home-based business, right there on the app. It's linked to the back office, so it'll look at your product purchasers. It really will say, because Ryan or Shirley, because you have a home-based business, you're able to write off this amount this month. And it's all programmed. It's got all the tax codes. It's got everything in there. It tracks your mileage. It files your receipts. And literally you can file your taxes monthly, quarterly, annually, or biannually if you have a tax guy or whoever or however you do your taxes, you simply at the end of the year or when you're getting ready, you click the receipt, the activity, you print it all out, and it's all right there for you. Pictures of the receipts, your mileage, your credit card statements, your product orders, everything that you have is literally right there. And as a business builder, when I'm talking to somebody who's just getting started and they're looking at, I just bought my auto ship, and I'm trying to build a business, and I just bought these tools, and I'm just doing this. Literally right there on their phone, they can say, yeah, you spent $150 on your business this month. That's an investment. But guess what? As having a home-based business, you can write off $500 for this month because you were building a business. I'm just throwing out numbers. I'm not a tax guy. Don't profess to be one. Don't want to be one. However, this makes it simple and easy, and it's right there. Somebody just asked me if this is available for Canada. All of the tax codes within this deductor is for the U.S. However, you will have access to the tool, so it can still track your mileage. It can still track all of your information. It'll still have all of that. But all of the tax codes for this is specific for the U.S. I have not heard of a tool that works for both the U.S. and Canada yet, but I will ask. So again, we're constantly evolving. Remember, life is a progression. We're either progressing or digressing. But the Canadians will have access to this. The Aussies will have access to this. Anybody who has the tool will have access to this. They can open up the app. They can put it on there. It's just that number that's calculating is based off of U.S. tax code. Here's the other cool thing about it is every year the tax code gets updated. The system automatically updates it for you, so you don't have to do that. Okay, it is 7:55, and I've got approximately a couple more slides here. Some of you are going to be asking about pricing. Some of you guys are asking about the scheduling of the rollouts and different things. I'm going to get to that. I just want to go into another feature for this, is the training feature of this. I have covered a lot with you tonight, and I've gone through it extremely fast. And a lot of it that I've gone through with you tonight in the 60 minutes that I've been with you has literally been just an overview of what those tools actually do and how they function and how they work and all of that. We've created these little videos that are 4.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Most of them are under 6 minutes, that will literally walk you through. It's a little video that you can pop up and you can look at it. We've also created some other videos, whoops, I went too far, on how to master your business. I talked about how we can train you to use social media to build your business. We've created videos around that. We've created videos on how to create a contact list and how to build your list and how to do different things. I really appreciate you guys getting on this webinar tonight. Guess what? Right now you can go look at all of the WWT webinars on the XANGO.com website. Well, guess what? We now can push all of our webinars, all of our trainings, all of our information literally right here on this tool. You can go in and get trained on how to do the business. You can learn different trainings. We literally have all of this stuff put right here. We've also created some white papers, again, on how to build building a contact list, Networker's Guide to Social Media, Texting Your Way to Success. And we're constantly going to be updating these libraries. We're committed to these tools. We're committed to updating them. We're committed to getting the proper assets in these so that you guys, again, we want to empower you to go out and be the messengers. Again, I know I went through a lot of this really fast. There's one other feature that I want to go through, the training support. There is a support function, so I guess there's two other things that I want to go through. The support function. There is a live Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Mountain Standard Time. There's a live chat feature that you can actually go into support. If you have a question about something, you're having a challenge doing something, you can go in and live chat with somebody. There's an email function, and as well as there's a toll-free number that's doing that, as well as everybody here at XANGO is being trained on these tools so they know how to go out and do that. The My Profile section, once you go in there and set up your profile and do that, who's the last person to post something? Fran Palmer. Fran, I don't know Xango banner ads. I think that's something we'll take offline. So what you can do is that you can literally take I can create Fran Palmer. I've got my team. I'm building a team. I've set up my replicated website exactly how I want it, because you can go in and customize your replicated websites as well. Like I said, I gave you a brief overview of all this stuff. But let's say I want to go into and start looking at all of the let's say my demographics is all anti-aging. You know, I can go in and customize my personal replicated website to be all around the anti-aging products that we have. And I can take any products off there that I don't want, you know, on there. I can customize my site. Well, let's say I'm working in Canada and I'm focused on these products in this area, and we're doing this thing. And somebody joins my team. Literally what I can do, I like that. Is there an app that will make sure ageless for you? Stay tuned, coming in convention. But literally what I could do is I could create a team access code, and then when somebody joins my team, instead of walking them through on how to set everything up, I can say, Carol Ferrier just posted, go type in Team Ferrier in the team access code, and it will automatically change their page and all of their settings to match their teams, so that their teams is all in unison. And that is the function that you'll be able to go through and with your team and track their daily activity, because they just signed up for your team and they're doing that. They're tracking that through here. Awesome, right? Let's go into pricing. It's 8 o'clock, so bear with me just a few minutes. So we've gone through and we've looked at this a million different ways. Trust me. Like we've looked at our competitors. We've looked inside the industry. We've looked outside of the industry. We've looked at, like, we probably have sorted through, I would say, 25 to 50 different vendors to get to where we're at today. You know, a lot of these things were already in motion before I got here in January. That's why we're able to roll them out in April. The founders and the executive team and every employee here at Xango have bled blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point where we're at today. And I'm grateful because I get to be the voice. But literally I get kind of emotional because there's so many people here at corporate that believe in you guys, that have worked on this. And so anyway, I'm sorry, baby. The pricing. So we've gone through and we've looked at what other people have. All of these tools together are get amped. We're getting amped because they're so amazing. So other sites, they have video content, presentation tools. They've got limited contact managers in there. They've got instant notifications. The Get Amped system is video content, presentation tools, contact manager, instant notifications, landing pages, time-released email system, mobile apps, articles from the doctors, the founders, corporate sent to you, custom PDFs, the tax deductor. The other thing that I didn't put on this one is the app, and I'm going to talk about that here in just a second, so bear with me. Looking at what some of the others are charging for similar things, video content's included, presentations included. The contact manager sites are charging as high as $25.99, instant notifications included, replicated sites included, landing pages included, the time-released email systems, $15, the mobile apps are $10 a month. Obviously, the articles from our doctors, founders, not applicable. The custom PDFs, not applicable. Tax deductor, if you used to go get tax deductor today on its own, is $9.99. The app, literally, let me just brag on the app here for just 1 second. We literally are getting a piece of the tool. We're literally, what we're rolling out in May, and we're calling it the app right now. Obviously, we've created a brand and everything around it because it's exclusive to Xango, and we'll roll that out in May. The CDC, the Department of Defense just signed this big, huge contract with these guys, with these vendors, to be able to do, to be able to take this and use this. And I was talking to the founder of that company and talking about why he chose Xango, because of the exclusiveness that we have this. I said, why did you choose Xango? And he said because I've followed, like, all of these companies in the industry, and I've looked at what they've done, and he said, but the thing that I was so impressed about XANGO is, not only their 12-year track record, but all of the things that's been thrown at them. People that's attacked our reputations and our character, and they came after us. And he said, the thing that would have taken most companies down or taken them to their knees, he said, literally, this company has come out on the other side not only thriving and growing and becoming so much more, but he said they've always kept their character intact. And he said, I want to partner with people like that. He says, I partner with the Department of Defense, the CDC, people like that they believe that their message is so important that it changes lives. He goes, I believe that the XANGO message saves lives. He goes, I believe that the XANGO message needs to be told, and I want to be a part of that. So that's why when I say it's priceless, it is literally priceless. So if you add all those things up, it's $60.98 a month. And so here's what we've done. We've brought literally 4 vendors together, and we've got this down to 3 pricing options. Everybody gets their first 30 days for free. Everybody who joins gets their first 30 days for free, it's there. Everybody gets 30 days for free regardless. Monthly pricing is at $14.95. Each one of these pricing structures, the company is actually supplementing a little bit of this because we believe in this. And so what we wanted to do is we said, okay, we'll have a simple low monthly price of $14.95 that includes everything that I showed you tonight, as well as the app that's rolling out in May, which is the prospecting piece. There's a business development piece, and then there's also a personal development piece that is incredible. So the monthly pricing is $14.95. The 6-month pricing, if you can buy it at 6-month increments, is $80. $80 is you get an annual savings of $19.40. So you're saving $20 a year if you buy it at 6 months at a time. But the company, the founders, have graciously said, hey, you know what? We will drive down that price if somebody is willing to commit to a 12-month pricing where you can get the entire tool for a one-time fee for an entire year, actually 13 months because you're getting that a month free. So for savings annually of $59.40 for a low price of $120 a year. One-time fee, don't have the fee hitting your credit card every month. You can do the monthly at the $14.95, the $80 6-month pricing, $120. It includes everything that I'm sharing with you guys. The updated videos. There's nothing that we're going to be bolting onto this and saying, oh, the price is going up. Like every time we make an enhancement to the, literally, I was talking to some distributors last night and talking about it's literally $250,000 investment updating the shopping cart and some of the things that we're doing with the Amazon shopping cart stuff. Those things literally, when we do that, all of that is included in the same price. So when we keep adding all of this stuff, it's there. It's amazing. You will absolutely love it. Some of the questions that are coming through are talking about the training and how this is going to roll out. So let me walk you through. So today, April 15th, tax day, tool, preview, and training of this. So here's what we're doing. I went through a ton with you guys tonight, a lot with you guys tonight, and I probably covered 60% of everything that this thing will do. So I've sat down with several leaders and I've gone through this, and the comment that I get consistently is, hey, that's a lot of information. I'm worried that when you roll this out, you're going to blow people away. And it is, and I worry about that as well. And so what we said we said, okay, rather than starting people's 30-day clocks and having the 30-day clock start, we said, let's do a solid week of training on each of the functionalities of this so that every day we'll do a training and then we'll roll it out. So here's how it's working. April 15th, today, the tool preview training. It's here. This recording is going to be available. You can go back. You can look at it. You'll have it. April 16th, which is tomorrow, we're going to have our WWT. I will cover how to use these tools using the system, the power of 3, how to plug it in, how we're going to be able to do that. So I'll walk you through. I'll have screenshots. I'll walk you through on how to do that. We'll do a 30-minute training on April 16th. April 17th, 18th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. I skipped the 19th. We're going to take the next 6 days and train, excluding Sunday. Every night for the next 6 days, excluding Sunday, going through the 22nd, we're going to walk you through a 30-minute training on a portion of these tools. We will be emailing out the link, but we'll be also, I put on here just a little bit of the screenshot. I've created a Facebook group called the XANGO Power of 3. If you haven't done so, please go out and request to be included in that, and I'll add you in there. We're just doing a little bit of comments and motivation and updates about the Power of 3 and the system and everything. So go add yourself to that Facebook group so that I can do that. I'll be posting that link in there tonight so that you'll have that, and then there'll be an email going out. Obviously, we have the WWT tomorrow. The communications already about. That's on the website. All of these trainings will be available as well. So the 17th, 18th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, we'll be training on this. Obviously, tomorrow night's our WWT, where I'll be taking a portion of that 30-minute segment and linking that there. April 21st is the go live with the My XANGO Builder. Every one of you will be able to go into your back office and click on a SKU, and you'll be able to decide if you want to do it monthly, the 6-month, or the annual fee. You'll be able to click on that. When you do that, it'll take you to that portal, and your 30-day clock starts that day. So the training on April 21st, I'll be actually walking you through on how to set up your system. So you can have, you can set up 2 screens. You can have, split your screen, have your screen there, my screen there, whatever, and you can literally walk through on how to set up your system and set that up, because you'll be live on April 21st with both sites, and I'll walk you through on how to set that up. Now on May 15th, to be consistent going through, on May 15th, we're rolling out. That's a Friday night, so make that a date night with XANGO. We're going to be rolling out the Go Live with the app. And again, I'm not sharing the name yet, but the app, where literally that app is launching. It's got over 50 videos and little documents where I just wanted to do a little bit of bragging. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. We've gone over 10 minutes. I told you it would be right around an hour, over 10 minutes. But this app, I believe, for the first time definitely in my career, and some of the people that I've been talking to in this industry, $178 billion industry last year. XANGO's always had the ability to show people how to be successful within XANGO and within this industry. But I believe for the first time in my history, and I believe in the industry's history, I can teach you. I can literally teach you how to be successful, not just with XANGO, but within this industry. And we'll be able to do that through this app. And I know I'm building that up, and we've got a lot of focus on the things that we've done tonight. But literally, and it's exclusive to XANGO. Nobody else has it. We have it, and it's going to be available right through your smartphone, and it's all included in the same price. Ladies and gentlemen, XANGO Nation, XANGO family, it's your time. It's definitely your time. It's our time, and most importantly, the time is now. There's never been a better time to be a part of this company. I don't care if you've been here for 12 years and 10 days, or you've been here for 12 hours or 12 minutes. The time is now. We're creating the next wave. We are going to be the next big run in this industry, but this time we're doing it with building legacies, and we're doing it with the people that we know, love, and trust, the people that we are so grateful for, the people that we are so proud of, the people that you guys. I couldn't be more proud to be home. I couldn't be more proud of XANGO. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being on the call, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.